Hey everyone, I'm Megan Morant for WWE Now, getting you set for a huge night on the Red Brand. So let's throw 3 minutes on the clock and get to it. The Judgment Day is back on top of Raw, thanks of course to a little help from the Bloodline. Damian Priest and Finn Balor snatched back the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles last week following a truly shocking assist.
Jey Uso motionless.
Coup de grace. Balor to win the Undisputed Tag Team Championships.
Now, all 4 members of the Judgment Day are dripping in championship gold once again as WWE Crown Jewel approaches. But will Jey Uso be out to spoil the party and earn some payback when he takes on Damian Priest tonight? Or can Señor Money in the Bank keep the Judgment Day's momentum rolling with a statement win? If things go according to plan for Becky Lynch, she will have a very busy week as your NXT Women's Champion. The man is slated to face Lyra Valkyria tomorrow night at Halloween Havoc, but a major test awaits on Raw. Becky Lynch is set to put the NXT Women's title on the line against a former champion that never actually lost the title, Indi Hartwell. Can Hartwell spoil Lynch's plans and take back the NXT Women's title? We're seeing a whole new side of Drew McIntyre ahead of his World Heavyweight title match with Seth freaking Rollins. But it's not making the Scottish Warrior many friends, as Sami Zayn is the latest to take issue with McIntyre's attitude. With old bloodline wounds still fresher than ever, McIntyre is clearly bothered by Zayn's embrace of Jey Uso.
Putting the bloodline behind you can be hard. I understand. I can relate.
You can relate.
Yeah, I can relate.
You can relate. It seems like a lot of people can relate to Drew McIntyre tonight. So, I mean, no offense and no disrespect, but you can't relate because you've never been a world champion.
Drew's comments cut deep as Zayn immediately snapped back with a challenge for a match tonight on Raw. So can Sami Zayn humble Drew McIntyre and teach him a lesson about forgiveness? Don't be surprised when Raw is trending #1 again tonight when Logan Paul makes his return to the Red Brand. The social media megastar had the WWE Universe buzzing with his challenge to Rey Mysterio for the United States title at Crown Jewel. And to those who still questioned his commitment, Paul had all the answers.
I am no longer a little boy trying to navigate this industry and figure out my life. I figured it out. I know who I am, and I am a WWE superstar, baby.
So what will the Maverick have in store when he rolls into Monday Night Raw tonight? And finally, we've got a can't-miss tag team showdown tonight as the New Day faces off with Alpha Academy. Sure, both teams have had their own recent setbacks, but the winner of this match could find themselves right back in the middle of the tag team title picture. This will also be the first ever meeting between the two highly regarded tag teams. So, who will come out on top? So many great matches await us tonight on the Red Brand. Don't miss a second of the action. It all kicks off at 8/7 Central on the USA Network.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.